the option. It's Jones. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 6. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Heineke now. He'll go underneath with this one to McKissick. Now a loose football. Now the ball comes loose. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game.
Gibson gets hit, and he fumbles it. And the Packers pick it up. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive court.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football, and the Packers pick it up.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it?
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Travis Kelce with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers continue to pull away here in this first half. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's enough. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Takeover not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Touchdown, Packers. Travis Kelce on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers are pouring it on. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
This will be fielded inside the 5. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And that one is his 2nd fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Second touchdown here in this first half. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Flushed out right. The quick feet by Jackson. Another nice move. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw here complete to Kelce. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Travis Kelce. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Off the option, it's Jones. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 91 yards. And the Packers continue to roll. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again.
A
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel
fighting through, and he's got space.
Camera, action, showtime, baby.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Aaron Jones,
75 yards. Third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive.
Off the option, it's Jones.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. Oh, able to avoid him. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big play there on the option. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Lamar Jackson. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you to know, are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that's caught inside the 35. Gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. 1st down and more for Jackson. And finally taken down at the 15. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. To throw is Jackson. Touchdown, Packers. Travis Kelce there to make the grab. And the Packers. In the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. Looking deep for Adams.
A high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete.
4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Looking deep for Adams.
That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw again is Jackson. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Jackson now. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. Jackson on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead. This is when Lamar...
Another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it?
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw, eluding the pressure right. And that's complete to Adams. Boom! Still fighting through tackles. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What are they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Packers, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0.